Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simp in All Subjects channel. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my supporters. Shout out to the M8 brothers. Hey, listen, a couple of y'all said y'all wanted to join us, man, but I ain't heard from you. This week I should be getting what I've been waiting for. And I'm going to start sending some stuff out to the vice president and the regional manager. We got titles. You know, you gotta be organized, man. And no, I didn't get a haircut. I got my hair in a ponytail. So, let's start out by talking about politics. This ain't gonna be the longest one, because I want to get another one in before I get to where I'm going. So, allegedly, Michelle Obama, they're trying to get her to go for the president. And I wanted to talk to my fellow melanated ones about that. Listen, man. Listen. Michelle Obama is going to do what Biden is doing and what her husband was doing. Nothing for blacks. So if she come dancing and eating fried chicken with a grape soda on the side, just trying to appeal to y'all, don't buy into it, man. Y'all got to look at it like this. I'm going to tell you some of the things that Democrats want to do and are doing right now. They just passed where non-U.S. citizens can vote. How can non-U.S. citizens vote, but felons can't vote? You see, that ain't the Republicans, y'all. That's the Democrats. And if you think I'm making it up, go look it up. If you think I'm making this up, do some research on it. Non-U.S. citizen vote bill. She's not gonna do nothing different, y'all. Like I tell y'all, ain't neither one of them perfect, but if we have a Republican president and we have a bipartisan Congress, which is half Democrat, half Republican, then they gotta fight it out. You don't want the Democrats to have the edge in the Supreme Court, because that's when they're going to start voting for all of this stuff that's going to hurt us blacks. Y'all think, because you get food stamps, so what? Get off of them. Or if you can't get off of them, that don't mean you got to vote for Democrats because you get food stamps. Did Trump take your food stamps? Did George Bush Jr. take your food stamps? In fact, it's weird how I can see things that the Republicans do, and I can mention things, but the only thing that I saw Obama do is Obamacare and the tenant law he passed. But I could name plenty stuff. Child tax credit, George Bush Jr. I mean, I could name plenty stuff that the Republicans of late have done. You can't name nothing that the Democrats do that I give them credit. Okay, well, not credit, but I'll say this. I'll be fair about it. If you do something that also benefits us, then I can see that. They get in there and they start doing stuff that benefit groups that don't got nothing to do with us. Why are they trying to get these people who don't even have a green card to vote, man? I'll tell you why. Because the Democratic way is to control our lives, man. When y'all gonna see that? And when y'all gonna see that they don't like us blacks? If they liked us, they'll pass stuff that benefit us. Business bills, this. They don't, though. And they don't, because they don't like us. Every time they get in there, they start doing stuff for foreigners. They think we should be slaves. And I believe that's what they up to. They trying to lead up to it where black people don't have nothing for themselves. So then they have to make all these deals, this like slavery, this to come in the future. I believe that's what they up to, man. You know, So we gotta be careful. I'm never voting for a Democratic president. If I don't like the Republican nominee, I'm not voting. Or if he like is not the best, but not the worst, then yeah. They'll get in there and they start messing with the gun laws. Tell me they don't. I want one of y'all to tell me they don't. And I'll pull it right up and show you. You can't tell me they don't. Stop playing, man. So, don't buy into that. And another thing, I'm going to do, if I remember, I'm going to do a video specifically about Donald Trump Jr. and his racist remark. He made racist remark, but Donald Trump Jr. ain't running for president. So what did that have to do with the presidency? Bill Clinton and all them do racist stuff. They ain't got to say it. They do it. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Biden. Who you think is going to get affected the most? Think about it. The group at the bottom, when you bring in more competition, they going to bottom out. But y'all steady voting for them. Y'all steady voting for people that's going to get in there and try to give people from... And matter of fact, let's talk about this. So you can't give the homeless or black people anything, but you can approve $98 billion to get in other people's business, though. You don't got $98 billion for the homeless. You don't got $98 billion for reparations, but you got $98 billion to be in other people's business. You got the money for that. What does that tell y'all? Why are y'all voting for these people? No, you say, well, it's controlled anyway. It might be, but like I said, if it's controlled, then what kind of control do you want? Do you want all the money going to everybody else? Now, okay, let me show you the contrast to this. If Republicans got in there and didn't do nothing for nobody, it's better than the Democrats getting in there and doing everything for everybody else. Tell me it ain't. So if the Republicans get in there and they don't do anything for any race, right? We're black. How is that better than the Democrats getting in there and doing everything for everybody else? How's it better? Tell me. Y'all voting out of pure emotion. You don't know the issues. You're politically illiterate. Okay, do you want the mark of the beast? Now, let's just, I'm gonna talk to y'all, and I don't mean this disrespectful, but I'm gonna water it down. Do you want the mark of the beast? No? Okay, then why are you voting for Democrats who want cashless society, who want a digital currency, who want a social credit score, if you don't want the mark of the beast? Okay, do you want 100 million people with no U.S. citizenship to be allowed to work the jobs and be given the go-ahead to work the jobs that your kids, your grandkids, and even you would want? Then why would you vote for the Democrats? Why? Forget this black stuff. When it comes to this, who gonna do the best? You can't go by color with this. Because I'm telling you, Michelle get in there, it's going to be like Barack in there all over again. And so what it's going to look like, it's going to be a lot of stuff for the alphabet group. It's going to be more for the Latino, the people from Mexico, and the migrants than it will be for us. That's how it's going to look. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's how it's going to look. So, is that what you want? eminent domain where they can come in and take your property is a democratic thing. You real estate owners that be voting for them Democrats, let me ask you something. Is that what you want? And don't say they ain't gonna do it, because eventually they are. Eventually, they gonna run out of money to support these countries that's getting in skirmishes that don't have nothing to do with us. So you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna keep raising the sales tax, them Democrats. Republicans usually freeze the sales tax. I've seen them do it. Democrats gonna keep raising it. And what they gonna do, they gonna always talk about jobs but never cause any. Now I'll give them this. I'll give them this. Now, they did raise the minimum wage. They did that. But they did it because, I'm gonna tell you why it happened. All right, let me check the time while I ain't got nothing in front. 7:25. I'm gonna tell you why it happened though. It happened because, what's that feel like? DoorDash and the gig economy, all those jobs were left unfilled because they was low-paying jobs with toxic coworkers, and people was like, I'll just do DoorDash. So what did Biden do? What did California and Biden do? They passed a law where it had to be a certain wage instead of the independent contractor wage, which is you take what you can take and what you want to take and make as much money from that method. So they start going after the gig. Why? Because they don't want independent contractor. I'm gonna tell y'all something about these jobs. A little off subject, a little bit on subject. The things that make these jobs so hard to go to day in, day out is the way the people behave. A lot of people don't like that cliquey stuff, that childish stuff. Who wants to deal with that? They just want to come make their money and leave. So with DoorDash, you can do that, but unfortunately, it doesn't bottom out. Bottom out. Now, when the C virus was here, they were giving some money. But now that I look at how much they giving to these wars, I'm like, they could have gave us way more. Think about the people who lost things because of that shutdown. But yet, you have, wasn't it 553 billion for migrants? You got money for them. So basically, a vote for the Democrats is a vote against yourself. I'm telling you now. A vote for the Democrats is a vote to bring in people that's gonna take your spot. That's just all it is, man. You can't tell me it ain't, man. I know this, but I do this political stuff. I do this, man. And so now, y'all didn't want Trump in there. Y'all even cheated to keep him out of there. But now, you seeing all these migrants coming over here, getting all this money. And I think it's like $9,000 a month. And now you want to cry. You want to cry and complain now. I heard Coach Grant say this, and I agree. It's too late. Now what we gotta do, we can't control the political process other than slowing it down. and trying to maintain a certain normal living standard. And the way we're going to do that is by voting for Trump. That's the way we're going to do that. Now, hopefully Trump will get in there and he'll buck. If he with them people, he'll get in there and buck. Because like he said, I'm in the way. And when you look at what he did, you be like, that do go kind of against the plans. I think Trump just need to watch what he say, knowing that these emotional people who don't know how to vote is looking at everything he say. And they want to bring up Epstein Island and all this other stuff. Epstein Island was horrible. But at this point, we got to look at the issue. We can't look at Epstein Island. Epstein Island ain't got nothing to do with the economy. It don't got nothing to do with guns and the gun regulations. It don't got nothing to do with none of that. Epstein Island had to do with a bunch of rich people who can't get off normally like the rest of us. I can just get in some, hump it up, and then depending on how it feel, get my jollies. They ain't got to choke, eat plates of dookie, and all kind of other stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with politics, man. You don't want no social credit score. Because again, they don't like us. Michelle Obama thinks she's talented 10. She thinks she's better than us. All you gotta do, just look at them, man. Just look at what they did. I'm telling you, all she gonna be doing is going on Oprah's show practically every week or somebody's show. I mean, come on, man. Y'all can't see this. But anyway, we got to get into something else. So we going to end this. Hey, man, don't y'all get out there and mess up our lives, man. We at the bottom. Don't get out there and make it even worse, man. Thinking you making it better, you making it worse. The Democrats have not, and look at Democratic cities with Democratic mayors, poorest cities in the United States. They have not done anything to make us progress. What they've done is made people from other countries progress. Thanks for watching.